When I was young and I'd hear about people quitting their successful jobs to follow their heart, I thought it was fake news. Turns out it was the truth because I want to do exactly the same thing, and I have a feeling you do too. See, I don't know why when I start talking, I say when I was young. It makes me sound like I'm 50 years old, but I am just in my 20s.
When I was young, during my young age.
Speaking of age, if you told me 10 years ago when I was in college that in 2024 that I'll be a manager and I'd have a 8-year long successful career, I'd be like, yes, you have like made it. And if you also told my college self that I'm thinking of leaving all of this and starting over to follow my heart and find my interest, I would have been like, who is she? It's not me. I don't know her. Starting over is absolutely terrifying, and anyone who thinks or is telling people it's easy, no, just tell me where they are. Like, I will personally go and hit them. I'm not a violent person. No, I'm lying. I'm actually violent. I've been trying to start over for a year now, okay? It's like a year. So I've done this for quite some time and a lot of experiments, okay? A lot of trial and error. So I'm here to tell you 3 simple things that I wish someone had told me when I said I want to follow my passion. So first of all, I'm going to start with telling you what I did in this 1 year and the kind of crazy things that have happened. 2022 was disastrous, okay? I'm saying this with a smile now because it's 2024 and I'm okay now. But back then, if you had seen me, no, just forget it. I decided 2023 is going to be my year. The first day of 2023, I tried every single interest of mine. For me personally, I've been very interested in expressing, communicating, telling stories, acting. Like since I was a child, like that kind of is like my wow, that's so cool. You get it. So I joined theatre classes and it was such a fantastic experience. And so in theatre, of course, we act, and there everyone was like, wow, you act really well. And then everyone was like, Ansa, you should try out this acting thing, maybe you should go into film. So I was like, okay, maybe I should give this a shot. I was thinking, okay, like in April, May, like what to do, how to start, and I started applying for some opportunities. Then I lost my job. We're not going to get into that because I've made one full length video about that. I will link it somewhere here. I was like, okay, this is a sign from the universe. I should go full fledged into films. So I went full fledged into films. I researched, I spoke to so many people. I tried my luck, and then I realized the Indian film industry is filthy. Like, it's filthy. Like, I would not recommend anyone with some moral and decency to try. If you're a newbie, if you're like well accomplished or have some connections, then it's like a safe path, but otherwise it's terrible. And I'm like, okay, this is not for me. Then I realized, okay, I really like expressing, I like writing stories, I like talking. So why should I like go and wait for someone else to give me an opportunity? I can just make my own content. And shout out to my YouTube channel. So we are here, and yeah, then I actually found a job. Just it took me 4 months. I found a job, so I am employed now. But I'm not the same person I was. I have changed entirely, and for the better. The first thing that I want to tell you guys is start right now, no matter how small. If I hear one more person who says that they want to follow their passion, but they're waiting for the perfect timing, the perfect setting, he saved up so much of savings, have some spare time, and then start the thing. So just start now and start small. Of course, if you're going to, I don't know, if you want to become a, what do most people want to become? If you want to start a startup, I'm not saying today quit your job, sell all your wealth, tomorrow go buy a flat in Whitefield and start startup. That's not what I mean. Small, something small, okay? Just lay out the foundation. Something like whatever your dream is, start now. Don't wait for the perfect time. If I had waited for the perfect time, no, I would have waited. I would have never done anything. Second thing is a beginner's mindset, okay? This is what I really learned This is what I have really learned. Exactly. This time last year, if you had seen me, I was like, I have joined theater classes. I think my calling is theater. And then I'm like, 1 month later, I'm like, no, I'm too good for theater. I have to do films and become an actress. 5 months later, I'm like, no, I have lost my job. So now my calling is searching for my job. And then so on. Like, although I've done so many different things, the theme is the same. I like storytelling, acting, expressing. But what I thought I wanted has changed entirely. So just because you're like, I want to do this thing only, it does not mean when you do that, you will actually end up doing that. So you need to have a beginner's mindset, be open to it, try it wholeheartedly. You never know what's going to happen, and believe me, you never know where you're going to end up. The third and the last thing might be a little philosophical that I want to share, but I want to share because I've read a lot and I truly live by this now. Following your dream is the only way to live. Okay, let me just ask you one question. What is the worst thing that can happen? What is the worst thing that can happen? It fails, it doesn't come true, you waste time, you waste effort. Okay, so what? 10 years from now, you would be like, thank God. Because see, there's one good side, maybe it'll work out. And there is no bad side. Even if it doesn't work out, you've tried, right? There's this thing that I often remember, right? It's better to have loved and lost than to have never loved at all. That's it. I just wanted to like tell you all these 3 things that I wish I knew 1 year back. Okay, so it really helps you. And if you're starting something new, like something that I can support or something, like just drop the link. I'll be happy to check it out. And yeah, I'm just so excited to see what everyone's going to be doing, and just live it, guys. Really, what are we all so bothered about? Like some idiot is going to judge you. Like, it really is not worth it, trust me. But it's a long process. It definitely takes some time. But once you're like, I'm saying this with so much of confidence only because it's been 365 days. If you had seen me on the 3rd day of last year or 6th day, even I was like, oh no, everyone in my circle is going to know I'm doing this, and they're just going to like. Now I'm like, just do what you want. Okay, until next time.